Okay, we got them unloaded. They're out there riding around, whoop, whoop, in the grass. It's the first time she's ever ridden a motorcycle. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Do you like that bike?
Yeah.
Does it feel too small, or do you like the size of it?
I like it.
It looks good on you.
Let's go!
First wheelie, woo! This is a good way to practice. Doing circles in the yard. Don't hit the doggy or each other. I am Hans and this is my channel. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. Today we got to go out and ride motorcycles. I got to go with my niece and my sister-in-law and my brother, and we had a blast. We took the RFZ and the Hawk out. This one was having troubles, so before we even left, I just kind of scrapped it and said, let's not bring it. With the throttle cable, there was something going on where when you turned it left, the throttle would just go crazy. I got it fixed as soon as I got home, and it was an easy fix, but I didn't want to take that out there and say, hey, get on this. It's really scary, and you'll go really fast if you turn left. So we waited on that one. Good choice. I took the Coolster out. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Coolster is gone. So my niece was riding it. She had a super good time on that thing, and I just wanted to leave it with her. Careful. We got the Hawk 250 or 125 and the Coolster 125. Ripping them out. Terry, go get your BMW and practice. Watch where you're going. She just had a super good time on that thing. She was having a blast, and I just thought I would just leave it out there, so if she wanted to ride it, she can. Definitely not something that should just be sitting in a garage, especially if there's somebody out there that would want to ride it and enjoy riding it. And she definitely qualifies for both of those things. Behind the tree. Safety. Got my safety. Woo! Yeah. If you haven't done so already, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, hit the bell button if you want to see more content like this. It really helps me grow this channel. Thank you very much. The fun part is teaching them how to ride and what everything does and how to start the motorcycle and get it in gear. And it was really amazing to me how quick they picked it up. I mean, they were like, I don't know what this is. I don't even know what a throttle is. What's the throttle? What's the gear shifter? How do you use the brake on, you know, and just really starting from scratch. And you'll see in this video the progression. Within a half an hour, they were just having fun and doing laps. Oh yeah, here comes Terry. The nice thing about that Coolster is that there is no clutch. It's a mini bike, more or less. The really scary part about that thing is in first gear, even with a person my size on that bike, it just wanted to wheelie. Like the front wheel would come up off the ground. So I made her start in third gear, and you could just leave it in third gear the whole time and she could just rip around. And then she did get used to switching to fourth gear and then back to third. So we kind of wanted her to learn how to use the shifting. And once she gets a feel for the bike a little bit more, sure, she can start in first gear and move up. But for now, we just kind of wanted to keep her going so that she didn't get scared. We really wanted this day to be enjoyable, have a lot of fun with them, have a lot of fun with the bikes and enjoy them. So once we got kind of trained up in the grass and we got them going around and having a fun time and doing all that out in the grass where it was semi-safe, and my brother came out and decided to show off his skills on his gigantic BMW 1250. I got all the bikes loaded up on the trailer. I got all the helmets and all the gear that I had. I had gloves and helmets and everything else that you could think of. And we get out there and I forgot my GoPro, I forgot my Sony, I forgot everything. I had my cell phone and that was it. You didn't see very much of the RFZ today because I was riding this bike. So I'd run up ahead and film, or I'd try to get next to him and film. And the biggest thing is the confidence. I mean, just after riding for half an hour in the yard, kind of doing laps, learning how to use the brakes, learning how to shift the gears, we were out on the trail already. I don't know if this is a good first road for you to be riding on, but we really wanted this day to be enjoyable, have a lot of fun with them, have a lot of fun with the bikes and enjoy them. So getting into little situations that were too tough, I just kind of pulled the plug and said, maybe we shouldn't do this today. Let's give it a few more rides before we try like a really bumpy downhill dirt, like loose dirt kind of road. On the Coolster for the very first time ever. Do you like it?
Yeah.
You want to ride more, or did that scare you too much?
No, it's super fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like that bike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think about the size of it? Is it like fast enough and everything for you?
Yeah, it just goes.
Do you think it's too fast, like for a beginner?
No, but you can control it pretty well. But you
Yeah.
can still go pretty fast.
But you started out in about third gear just to keep it under, because it just wanted to go, right?
Yeah.
Better practice for the red carpet. If you go up and you're doing an interview with somebody about your fashion stuff, and that's what you have to say, maybe that could be your new gig. You could do a fashion line of motorcycle gear for girls that are starting to ride motorcycles. Okay. Pretty good first bike to try?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
because you can reach. I like reaching the ground. I can move it. If I dumped it over, I'd be able to pick it up. Thanks, Hans. That was super fun.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll go ahead and leave this one and the Coolster here.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
I would ride that again.
Super fun. Yeah.
Do you want them to ride dirt bikes or not, Terry?
Heck yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. My sister-in-law was riding this bike, and we kind of switched off a little bit, and I got to ride that one a little bit. And I'll tell you, between these two, it's really hard to make a distinction. This one is cold-blooded. It takes a lot longer to warm up. But once it did, it seemed like it had about the same amount of power as the Hawk. The Hawk had a few adjustments with the cables but we just rode these today. I mean, this is really the first time I've let them heat up, and we rode them for more than 5 minutes at a time. So they did really, really good. I made some adjustments on the clutch and things like that when we got back here, and they're both working really, really well. They both run really well. They both start very easily. This Hawk is easier to start, so if you're a lighter person, that's a great bike for you. The suspension on that one is way more forgiving and more cushy, so if you're a lighter rider or a kid, that might be a better bike for you. This one definitely was a little more stiff. I'm a pretty good sized guy, and I was riding this one, so it worked out really good for me. But RFZ and then the Hawk Pro Racing, I think those two are pretty comparable. These are really great bikes, you guys, even though they're made in China. And I know that there's a lot of you guys out there, oh, that's not a Yamaha or that's not a Honda. I know. But it's also $900. This one's $1,200 and that one's $800. So there you go. I don't know how much the Hondas and Yamahas cost, but I know that they're a lot more expensive than these. So if you're just a weekend warrior, you're going out and you're learning to ride, this is a great first step. So the bottom line is that dirt bikes, motorcycles are really a bonding kind of thing. When me and my brother were growing up, we had one motorcycle. We never fought over it. If we were out riding, we were out riding. We would take turns. We never fought, but we fought about other stuff when we were kids. But when we were riding, there was no arguments, which is really great. It brings families together. It's a really great thing to do together. My brother and my friends and his friends have gone on motorcycle rides all over Canada, all over the Northwest. We've seen some of the most beautiful territory. It brings you together. I mean, camping out, enjoying each other's company, it really does kind of help you bond. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button if you wanna see more content like this, and you will see me in the next video.
Let's go!